In this video, we're going to discuss the difference between greenfield and brownfield sites, and which one is the best to go with for a new project. When beginning a site selection process for a new project, greenfield versus brownfield is a major decision to be considered. Greenfields are clean, undeveloped land with limitless possibilities and often plenty of room for future growth. However, they're often further from city centers and established infrastructure. Brownfields, on the other hand, are abandoned or contaminated properties. They can take longer and cost more to develop and can involve more risk. But redeveloping them into new productive projects can improve social and environmental impacts, plus provide tax revenue. There are typically 5 major items that need to be considered when comparing feasibility and life cycle costs for a brownfield versus a greenfield site. These include brownfield remediation time and costs, building construction type, infrastructure costs, building utilities, and occupant travel. A long time ago, this decision would have been much simpler. Because greenfield sites were more abundant and closer to city centers, while brownfield sites were more rare and considered very risky to get involved with. But today, considerations are not just about cost risks. They're about the sustainability of the area and the image of the developer. A developer can gain quite a bit of favor for investing in a city or a community by transforming an abandoned site into a new and thriving part of the area. Let's take a quick look at some pros and cons for greenfields and brownfields. Some greenfield pros include clean and undeveloped land, design flexibility, room for future expansion, quicker timelines without the need for remediation, and no remediation costs. Some greenfield cons include typically being further away from city centers, potentially needing new infrastructure, a longer travel time for occupants, and potentially being viewed as contributing to urban sprawl and other negative impacts on the environment. Some brownfield pros could include reducing urban sprawl and the destruction of greenfields, investing in environmental remediation and the redevelopment of a city, having existing infrastructure likely in place, and potentially getting grants and incentives. Some brownfield cons could include complications and high costs due to remediation, a longer timeline, existing structure not meeting current structural standards or building codes, existing structure not working for the new project purpose, the risk of going over budget due to unexpected issues, and perhaps having more space constraints and little room for future expansions. So you can see that there are several big factors that a developer must consider before making a decision. A cheat sheet on everything we discussed here can be found on our website. Just click the link in the description below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss new videos. See you next time! If you want to see more ARE study help, practice questions, explanations, and tips for aspiring architects, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And check out our website, linked in the description below. You'll find full-length practice exams, our blog for aspiring architects, and our free ARE playbook.